Oh, there we go. Man, I'm going right into it. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? Man, I literally just searched this up. Y'all know me. Anybody that watch my boxing video reactions, y'all know darn well I don't know nothing about the boxing world. So I searched up best boxers of all time. And this name Sugar Ray Johnson looked familiar. So let's see how I go, man. I don't know. I know I see some crazy stuff every time y'all love this boxing stuff, man. So I got y'all. Let's see what happened with this Sugar Ray Johnson. I'm just going in the dark. I'm taking a shot in the dark. I don't even know if this video gonna be good or if it say he one of the best of all time. Let's see, man. Let's see. The greatest boxer ever. They called him the greatest boxer ever, pound for pound. Man, I don't know what to expect. That's why I'm so. I don't know what to expect, man. Now I ain't gonna lie. I recorded a reaction where my audio wasn't going, and it was Mike Tyson. I'm so sorry, y'all, but I can't do a fake reaction. It was a really good one too. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. It was Mike Tyson. I like Mike Tyson, man. He was crazy. I just wanted to mention that. I had one ready for y'all, but y'all, this is what y'all getting. Y'all know I don't usually talk too much. I had a lot to say about that because it was in my heart, man. I was like, yo, I enjoyed the mess out of that Mike Tyson reaction, and no sound. Bad John, but all we can do is move forward, right? So Sugar Ray Johnson. Sugar Ray Johnson. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below. Be ready. Comment down below some more boxers y'all want me to see. Give me some help, man. I'm out here on Google. So y'all real boxing fans, let me know. Let's do it.
You could not be better than Sugar Ray Robinson. It's as if God said, let me create the perfect fighter.
Hey fight fans, welcome back to Greatest Hits here on Boxing Legends TV. Today, we have a very special video indeed, by far the most requested video on my channel, and for
I'm
obvious
interested already.
reasons.
Even Sugar Ray Robinson past his peak was just about better than anybody.
Sugar Ray Robinson is regarded by the majority of boxing fans and historians as the greatest boxer of all time.
What did I just walk
The
into?
unprecedented speed, combined with the punching power that seems almost impossible for a man weighing 160 pounds to let off. And then you tie that in with the footwork of a ballerina and a genius-level ring IQ, and you're left with pure boxing perfection.
Big left hook with Gene Fuller. What's prettier than that? That's the greatest thing I ever saw.
As some of the followers of my channel will know, I personally do not hold Robinson as the pound-for-pound greatest of all time. I actually have him fourth behind Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, and Sam Langford. But this is mainly due to the fact I rate a fighter purely off their resume, and while Robinson's resume is outstanding to say the least, I think it's not quite up to the standards of the guys I've put above him.
You come to Muhammad Ali. I am the man.
But when anyone asks me, who's the greatest boxer you've ever seen? Or who is your personal favorite fighter in history? The answer is always the same. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oh, I saw him at his best, and he was the best fighter ever lived, pound for pound.
For any of the younger viewers, or slightly less informed boxing fans, that haven't had the chance to get a good look at Sugar Ray yet, we promise you by the end of this video, you will understand why he is held in such high...
Alright, hold up. Because what am I about to see right now? They really lighting him up, right? They are lighting this guy up. Sugar Ray Robinson. What did I just walk into? He said by the end of the video, I'm going to understand. So, let's do it.
high regard. If you guys do enjoy the video, please remember to help us out by smashing that like button, as we've really gone all out to bring you some of the highest quality Robinson fights.
Where it all began.
Before turning professional in 1940, Robinson had an amateur career spanning 85 fights, and yes, he won them all. Most by knockout, scoring a staggering 69.
Look at that man's face! Oh, I didn't even know faces could make that shape. What's going on there? Oh, he gotta live with that. Oh.
with 40 in the first round. Not a bad way to announce yourself in the professional ranks.
Run that back.
With 40, yes, he won them all. Most by knockout, scoring a staggering 69 with 40 in the first round. Not a bad way to announce yourself in the professional ranks. Unfortunately, as some of you may know, the first 10 years of Robinson's career was either not filmed, or film had been badly damaged beyond repair. Which just seems almost criminal when you glance over the resume and take a look at some of the great Hall of Fame boxers he beat in that time. The list includes Sammy Angut 3 times, Fritzy Civic twice, all-time great Henry Armstrong, and, of course, the epic 5-fight series with Jake LaMotta, where we saw Robinson lose his first and only bout in 132 fights. Just an absolutely stunning number, considering the fighters he was competing against on a regular basis.
Did I just hear that right? I gotta go back. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to. Did I just hear that right?
With Jake LaMotta, where we saw Robinson lose his first and only bout in 132 fights.
Who is he? 132? What did I just walk into, man? Sugar Ray Robinson. Let's see, man.
Just an absolutely stunning number, considering the fighters he was competing against on a regular basis. In that time, he won the welterweight and middleweight world title. And, bear in mind, there was only one recognized champion in each weight division, unlike the ridiculous amount of belts that people hold today.
Take a little belt home and hold your trousers up. That's all that's good for. You ain't got no good belts, man. I've got the best belts. I've got the best. I'll be fighting for a WBO as well. So what's that? That's international. I'll tell you what I've done. I won the WBO International Continental, what you want to call it. I ain't even got the belt yet for it, because I don't want it.
Fortunately, Robinson's talent was being recognized beyond the American border, and in 1950 he decided to venture out and display his talent across various European countries.
European Destruction, Chapter 2.
November 27, 1950, Robinson, now with a record of 118 fights with 1 loss, took on the best middleweight that France had to offer, Jean
So the fighting machine really gets cracking.
Come on, what you doing, man? What you doing?
121 professional fights. Robinson has lost only 1. Hard hitting and clever, he's done everything. There goes a right and down he goes.
He not ready.
He's right. But judging by what we've seen, the other guy ought to get the long end of the purse. He'll need it for repairs.
December 9th, 1950. Just a little over a week from his previous contest in France,
Van Dam.
Robinson ventured over to Belgium, where he obliterated the Dutch champion Luc Van Dam in 4 rounds.
For trouble.
1950.
And here he comes as Sugar Ray Robinson gets in a killer. Van Dam's return to action is purely technical. Just a moment till Sugar is ready. And there it goes. Van Dam has had it. They never come up when they go down like that.
Just
Well, that
7 days
after
later,
effect
on
is
December 16th,
crazy.
1950, Robinson was keeping himself busy and wiped the floor with French contender Jean Walzac.
When
This
they think
time
they
fighting
good?
in Switzerland. If you weren't counting, that's 3 fights in 3 different countries in 19 days.
Close. Walzac fights back.
Bro, how did this man manage to keep his hair pretty intact while he over here mixing like this? He got some kind of special product even back in the day. Man, you making me question my hair, man. My hair should be softer or something. I gotta be.
There's no answer when Sugar Ray starts punching. Robinson avoids. Walzac follows with a hard right
What
to
kind
the
of
stomach.
products?
Whoosh! Did you see that uppercut?
Ribs? Oh my
The
god.
Frenchman is game, but he's no match for the greatest fighting machine of the day. Round 6. Walzac is groggy now.
At least he in
for the
round
kill.
6.
A right and a left to the chin. And Walzac is down again.
Before heading back to America, Robinson destroyed the German middleweight contender Hans Stratz in his hometown of Berlin as a little Christmas present on December 25th, 1950.
This is bad. This guy is asleep. Chapter 3, St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Possibly the most standout fight of Robinson's career took place on February 14th, 1951. The current middleweight champion of the world, Jake LaMotta, was the only man that had been able to defeat Sugar Ray to this point. He was a man that stood for the working class people of America. His style was almost like that of a street fighter. He had the will to win and a chin made of pure iron. Plus, his previous contest with Robinson had always made for good viewing up to this point. But this fight, known as the St. Valentine's Massacre, was just about one of the most hellacious beatings ever seen in a boxing ring. Robinson had one goal from the opening bell, and that was to seek and destroy.
Oh my gosh! What's... This guy don't know what to do. He lost. He's asleep already. He can't see. He's still standing up. Yo! These dudes was made of something different back then. How is he still standing up? Different. I gotta see that again. I feel like he think he doing a lot of stuff that he not doing. Like he really think he's... Where's the... Oh my gosh, the defense is not there. It's just not there. It's just not there, sir. He's one tough mother lover, though. They all gotta fall sometime. Damn. Oh, man. Chapter 4, Revenge. We should have named the last one Revenge.
July 10th, 1951. Robinson finally met his match in the ring. The British European middleweight champion, Randolph Turpin, had no thoughts about letting Robinson steamroll him as he had all the other European fighters while on his second tour of Europe. Robinson had traveled back to France, Belgium, Switzerland, and Germany, but it was his first trip to England where he suffered his first defeat in 91 fights. In what would be a very scrappy contest from the opening bell, Turpin neutralized Sugar Ray's offense by tying him up close and landing hard shots on the inside for 15 rounds.
The two men affectionately embraced after 15 hard-fought rounds.
At this time in his career, Robinson was a mainstream celebrity in America. His loss against Turpin was big news and had people questioning whether he would ever get back to his best.
What? What? My man's lose one fight. What's going on here? My man's won 100 and how many? With no losses before his first? Oh man, he falling. Y'all be crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
What I can to bring the middleweight championship back here.
They just be waiting.
But as all great champions do, he wasted no time rematching Turpin and set the record straight as he scored a 10th round knockout.
Rounds 6 and 7. Robinson, although bleeding badly from a cut over the eye, won rounds 8 and 9.
Oh!
An explosive combination hurts Turpin. A crushing right hand sends Turpin to the canvas here in round 10. Referee Goldstein is watching the action closely.
Oh my! Whoa!
Sugar Ray has done it. Robinson has regained the middleweight title by stopping courageous Randy Turpin.
I'm very
bad
to have regained the middleweight championship of the world.
The great knockout. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
April 16th, 1952. Hall of Fame middleweight Rocky Graziano finally got the bout he'd been calling for years. Robinson dazzled him with beautiful combinations in the first 2 rounds, but in round 3 he got caught by a snapping left hook as he moved in for the KO. Robinson got up with the speed of light, and within a minute flattened the Iron Chin Graziano with one of the most devastating right hands the boxing world has ever seen.
So Graziano has scored the first knockdown.
Whoa! What does his mouthpiece? I'm not gonna lie, man. I may not know much about this boxing stuff, but this is exciting. I see why it's a whole thing around it, because this is great. And this was in 1952. Amazing. Okay.
So Graziano has scored the first knockdown. There goes his mouthpiece, and Graziano hits the canvas. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great return.
December 9th, 1955. Robinson by now was clearly not quite the fighter he'd been 10 years prior. He lost his middleweight crown in 1952 to Joey Maxim and retired to become a dancer and actor. 3 years later, he returned with a vengeance and regained the middleweight crown. Once again,
I don't think so. Was he on a TV show? Because now, since they said that, it kind of made me feel like I've seen him somewhere before. If he's been on a TV show or a guest star or appearance or something in a popular TV show or TV series, not a movie, a series, because I think I've seen him on a series. Comment down below if you know, so I know I'm not crazy.
and proving he still had the speed and power to be pound for pound best fighter as he knocked out Bobo Olsen in the second round.
Oh! His second fight. There's a good left hook from Robinson, the supreme boxer.
Nope.
Added to that, he's got a...
Oh! Smooth!
The great left hook.
He is smooth. Look at this.
Added to that, he's got a great punch. The great left hook from Robinson, another left hook, and Olsen's over. He's flat on his back. The referee takes up the count. Olsen's struggling, he rolls over. I don't think he's going to beat this count. And he's out. Sugar Ray Robinson, at 35 years old, has regained the World Middleweight Championship.
He didn't even want to get... What is going on here? How? How the heck does your face get like that? What the heck is going... These boys, they was going through war back then. God, they was for real, for real. The lady final champion. Oh my gosh, what is that?
From this point on, it was clear Robinson was no longer the unbeatable fighting machine from a few years prior. But if his career would have started here, he still would have went down as one of the all-time greats. He lost and won back his crown to Gene Fulmer, scoring a knockout in the rematch that went on to be known as the Perfect Punch.
His fifth-round knockout of Fulmer was called the Perfect Punch.
But he was so smooth, if you do something wrong, you would counteract it. Big left hook with Gene Fulmer. What's prettier than that? That's the greatest thing I ever saw.
Later, he lost and regained his title once again, this time to the hands of Carmen Basilio, in what were both great fights, where both men won by very narrow decisions.
Oh, man.
Another 4 years in the ring saw Ray rack up most of the losses you see on his record today.
Ooh.
He tried desperately to win back his middleweight crown, but at this point, he wasn't merely 20% of the fighter he was in his prime. Sugar Ray hung them up for good in 1965 after losing a decision to Joey Archer. The crowd recognized and loved Robinson for all the great fights he put on in his 25-year career, and the beautiful send-off was enough to bring a tear to anyone's eye.
1 month after his final bout, thousands recalled the way it had been, with a tribute to a native son. At long last, Sugar Ray took a final bow. Bert Sugar.
One time at the old garden, I overheard a father and son talking. The father was pointing at the garden marquee and telling his son, "That's the greatest." And one day the father said, "You're going to be able to tell your son that you saw the greatest. You saw Sugar Ray Robinson."
Ray Robinson, April 12, 1989. He was 67.
Whenever he fought, the world had a way of standing still. The center of the ring belonged
I didn't even know that.
Though his journey through life was a perilous adventure, his place in his sport is permanent. He has been judged the standard by which all boxers are measured. Ask those who saw him, and they'll tell you no one has ever been sweeter than Sugar Ray.
Wow. Well, I just got educated.
By advertising.
I just got educated, y'all. Those poor people. Those poor people that had to step in the ring with Sugar Ray. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know what boxers y'all want me to react to next. I don't know nothing except the ones I already seen, and Mike Tyson. Don't forget Mike Tyson. I seen him already. Unfortunately, the video didn't go, but hey. Stay tuned. Leave a like. Subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Yeah. Peace.